Hey everyone, so I am here today with a project share, and as you can tell it is another junk journal. So I just finished up this one, just literally finished all of the stamping and stuff, as you can tell. This is a vintage inspired 5 1/4 by 7 1/4 junk journal, but the inside measures 5 by 7. I bound it with my cinch, and I used some 1 1/4 inch O-rings. My papers I used, I think it was a combination of the Prima Divine and the Prima Lyric. And those papers, I coffee stained everything, you guys. Everything in this book is coffee stained. And it looks so nice. So just on the side here, I added some seam binding, some different color seam binding, and then I created this little charm. And I made this junk journal for a YouTube friend of mine. She's always been super supportive of me. So yeah, just a simple charm, some different little or a simple dangle, I should say, and just some different little charms on the dangle. So super cute. On the bottom here, I have some teeny tiny trim. It's like little dainty trim, and then I have a little doily that I got from Julie the Paper Bag Lady. And then this one I've had in my stash forever, and I don't even know where I got that. What I do is I get odds and ends, and if I don't use it, I just put it in this little tray. And then when I'm doing projects, like, I'll just go and pick stuff out to add to my projects. Like some beads and stuff, and like this one. Well, this is my daughter's, but I love cats. Just like little different things. Like I was going to use this doily and I didn't use it. So I just, you know, I add it all to this and just pick through this. So that's where that little piece came from. It's really vintage looking. Really pretty. And then here on the front is just a little shape that I cut using my silhouette, and I inked it using Vintage Photo. And this little metal piece came from a set that my good friend Mel gifted to me. So I used that. Hey Mel! Yeah, so it's really pretty. And I attached it with Glossy Accents and E6000. And then for my binding, I used this Tim Holtz elastic, and I had purchased those. And then just recently, I received one from Teresa. So, hey Teresa, I used hers. So thank you, Teresa. So it just, you know, comes out like this. And, you know, I put a brad or a grommet, whatever it's called, on the back. So that's how it goes. And then I put my This Book Belongs To, so she can put her name. Oh, and then on the corners, I use these, and I got them from Butterbee Scraps. So what I do with these is I put a little glossy accents on the inside, and then I put it on the corner, and then I use my pliers to squeeze it, you know, to clamp it down. And the glossy accent is just an added measure of, you know, not for it to not fall off. So let's go inside. This is just a little envelope that I cut using my silhouette. I just, you know, put some brads and then some of the, this little string that I had. This is a coffee stained shipping tag. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah. Coffee stained shipping tag. This is my Crafty Irina stamp. Thank you, Irene. And some, seam binding. This is a Teresa inspired idea. I've had these for a while, and then Teresa sent me one. But in a video by Teresa, she had kind of closed the top portion and then hung some little charms from it. So I love that idea. So thank you, Teresa. So I decided to do that because I didn't know what to do with these, to be honest, but I liked them. Right here I have a pocket, and I have some different tags inside. Some Marion Smith. This is, I think it's maybe 7 Gypsies, but I'm not sure. And then I put some very old vintage National Geographic ads, and also like just pages from old National Geographics, like I think 1960s and 70s. So the person that I made this for likes vintage, and so I put this like vintage looking lady. So it just folds like that. And then all of my writing pages are coffee stained, and I baked them. Usually I air dry, but if you bake them, you get more crinkling. So I love that. And more staining. This is a stamp from Oxford Impressions. I think that's what it's called. I just found them. And this is the Jane Austen stamp set. So gorgeous. I have to show you guys. Oh, this is it. It's so pretty. Yeah, Oxford Impressions. It's called Jane's Garden. So, a little bit expensive, but look how many stamps you get. You get a ton of stamps. Okay. I created a pocket right here, and this is some very old paper that I got from Paula, who's vpaula97, I think, here on YouTube. Thank you, Paula. She sent me a rack a while ago, and she had included all this really beautiful ephemera. So I took that and I sewed the pocket, or I sewed it and made a pocket, and then I put this vintage little intake card here on the inside, and then more stamping. Love this paper right here. That's also from that Jane's Garden stamp set. This is a free printable that I got online. I've had it in my stash. I don't know where I got it, so, but it's from Pinterest. And then this one is just 7 Gypsies. In a side pocket. This is Crafty Irina Inspired Idea. It is a folded time card that has been stitched. So, and I just inked it, and this is a coffee stain shipping tag. So thank you, Irene, for that idea. Here I just have another Pinterest cutout. More stamping. This also came from the ephemera that Paula gave me. Thank you, Paula. Here is just a divider. I cut off the tab because I wanted to sew this square doily, and that's also been coffee stained. Just a blank index card that I've stamped, so it tucks in there. Another Pinterest one. Here I have another pocket. Used my Martha Stewart doily punch there. This is tracing paper that I coffee dyed, and I just stamped there. So, and folded it so she can write, like, you know, little notes or whatnot. Marion Smith and 7 Gypsies. This is another pocket that I made. I sewed it. My sewing is not that straight, but that's okay. That's a Michael stamp. So it just tucks in there. Again, more of that coffee baked paper. Here is one of those vintage ads, you guys. Oh, it's so cute. It's from the National Geographic. It says 6 good reasons and 1 super reason why your new washer should be a Kenmore. And look at her. Look how vintage. Love that. So I added that. This is also from a sheet that I got from Paula, and what I did was I actually photocopied the sheet because I didn't want to, you know, use it and not have a copy. It is Creative Scraps. So Paula gifted that to me, and this is where I cut it, the little girl on the moon. She's so cute. Again, thank you, Paula. There is another one of those stamps. For my stamping, I used this one, you guys, and it's just like, it gives such a nice print that it looks like the image was printed onto the paper, literally. Here I have another page with a doily, and I have a little paper clip there to hold the little tags. Marion Smith. This is her downloadable kit, I think, Garment District. This one here came from Sabine, and Sabine sells the vintage French ephemera kits, but she gifted this one to me a long time ago. I think in our very first ephemera swap, actually. And I love it. It's so old and vintage. So I will put a link to Sabine's channel in my description box, you guys, if you're interested in vintage French ephemera. There is a paper bag, coffee stained paper bag. And there's that stamp that I totally love, that I copied from Crafty Irina. I love that stamp. I had to get it. This is one of my favorite stamps that I use as well. Love that. Here is a little clear pocket so she can, you know, tuck stuff in there, pictures or whatnot. And Eiffel Tower. This is one of those long, I think size 9 envelopes that I just folded and sewed. Made a little pocket. So there's a pocket right here, and then there's a pocket at the top. And I just stamped that. This is a Hampton Art, I think Graphic 45 inspired stamp set. This one I got from Crafty Irina. Thank you, Irene. Again, more paper. This one is Keller Kurtz, actually. Stamper's Best stamp. Love that. Here, I made a pocket out of a book page that I got from Paula. And then this is a little envelope with a library card, and that is Marion Smith. So again, it's just sewed a little pocket. And I stamped this. That's a stamp. Here, I made another pocket. And this one has a large Ranger tag. Seam binding at the top. More stamping. Another pocket. I really like how this one turned out. And this pocket has a couple of tags. Oops. Or this one is a little folded, actually. This is Marion Smith. It says, "Because I am me." And I love that. And then just some extra coffee stained paper that I just put there so she can doodle or write a note on. Whatever she wishes. Another plastic page. More stamping. That's from that Jane's Garden. I totally love that stamp set. And this is a coffee baked envelope. And then on the inside I have more tags and stuff for her. They have another stamp set. It's like chocolate. Like, oh, I need to get that one too. And Alice in Wonderland. This here is like a hard plastic piece, actually. And this one I also got from Sabine in our very first swap. So I cut that down and made a little, almost like a divider, I guess. Because then on the back, I just have all of this like notebook paper and stuff that, you know, when she receives it, she can tear it out as she goes. Like if she wants to make lists and stuff. So yeah. And this is the back, a little piece of trim at the bottom. There's that Tim Holtz closure. So it just goes like this and back like this. So I love it. Super cute book. And I hope she likes it. And yeah, that's it, you guys. So sorry it was so rushy. But thank you all so much for watching. And have a great day, everybody. Bye.